Okay folks, welcome back to another video. We're still looking at the place value questions based on the original question given in the examination style. 23 divided by 68 is 1564. We have rearranged this by saying 1564 divided by 68 equals 23 over here, and all the questions are based on this rearrangement of the original. So let's have a look at what's been happening and how that happening affects the answer. So for example, we have 1564 here, it's been divided by 10 to give you 156.4. Okay, let's write down what the original answer should have been. Okay, and what we're going to do each change at a time. So this top number will be made 10 times smaller. Now remember, we said the top number, the first number, they're dividing by, then divided by the other number. This first number, its changes are mirrored. So if you make the top one smaller, the answer also becomes smaller. Now, what's happened to the bottom? The 68 has become 6.8. If you make the bottom number smaller as well, but we said before in the previous video, the number that we're dividing by, when that becomes smaller, the answer actually becomes bigger. So we made it smaller for the first part. Now the same small change, making 10 times smaller, actually has the opposite effect. So we're going to take the decimal point back over. So we end up with exactly what we started with, which is 23. So these two changes have the effect of cancelling each other out. So making the top number 10 times smaller, 10 times smaller. The bottom number 10 times smaller, it actually makes the answer 10 times bigger, it goes back in. It undoes the change. Here's the next question. So 1564 has been made 10 times bigger. Okay, and this time the bottom number has been made 10 times smaller. So let's do each change at a time. Now, when you make the top number 10 times bigger, this has the effect of being mirrored in the answer. The answer becomes 10 times bigger. Okay, now when you make the bottom number 10 times smaller, as we said before, when you're dealing with the bottom number, it's a special case. The bottom number, when that becomes smaller, the answer has the opposite effect. It becomes 10 times bigger. So we get an answer of 2300. So in this particular case here, when we made the top number bigger, the answer got bigger. The bottom number got smaller, the answer got bigger again. So they had the opposite effect. So this had the same effect of making the answer 100 times bigger. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So 1564 has been made how many times smaller? 10, 100, 1,000 times smaller. Okay, so let's go to the original question. What's somebody paying attention? Okay, so we have 23. When the top number becomes 1,000 times smaller, the answer is mirrored in the answer, the top number. So that gives you the decimal point there. It becomes 1,000 times smaller. Now, what we've done here, we made the bottom number from 68 to 6.8 10 times smaller. If you make the bottom number 10 times smaller, it has the opposite effect of the answer by making the answer 10 times bigger. So the new decimal point goes here. So the answer becomes 0.23. Okay? Ready for the next question? Right. If you have 1564 becomes 156400. So the original number has become 100 times bigger. So the number 23, the expected answer, that also becomes 100 times bigger. Okay, the change here is mirrored in the answer. The answer on the bottom, the number on the bottom 68 has become also 10 times bigger. But we said before, when dealing with the number that's been divided by the number on the bottom, that causes the opposite effect. So as this is get bigger, the answer won't get bigger, it'll get smaller. So we've got to move this one point back by one place. So the final answer is 230. Okay folks, thank you very much for joining me in these videos. I hope this helps you with your GCSE examination practice and preparation. Thank you very much. If you like the videos, please share them with your friends who are studying the same course as you, and spread the benefit. Thank you.